when we get a game like this, East versus West, you know this place will be rocking.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun, Kevin, because if you're a fan, you look at the schedule and you're circling certain dates. You absolutely bought your tickets months ago. This is going to be special.
So the New York starting five. Towns is out there with Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's MP. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. On the court for the Knicks, MP is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the center filling out the middle.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Dillingham. Misses the three. And so MP will bring it up for New York. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Here is Edwards. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Edwards with confidence.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from three.
MP outside. Lets the three fly. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got the lead back up to 3 now for New York. Dillingham with it. His last outing, 16 points for him. Three-pointer. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
And the dunk by MP.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Edwards at the rim.
Oh, guys, the agility, the hops, everything about Anthony Edwards, so good athletically.
Brunson finds Anunoby. MP outside. Sohan, the pass to MP. Sohan with the screen. MP. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. MP's got the lead up to 5 now for New York. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Kevin, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Dillingham following the score by New York. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Timberwolves trail by 7. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Dillingham in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Drills the three-pointer. Towns has got 13.
Boy, you like to see that kind of competitiveness from Karl Anthony Towns. You know this guy is going to settle the score with a three of his own.
Now here's Edwards. Launches a three, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's MP. Back to Brunson. There's the lob to Towns. Stolen by McDaniel. There's the three. That shot missing.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
It's about the work for Jalen Brunson. He's put in a ton of time to become a knockdown shooter.
Well, if we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, notice it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
Hits the three-point bomb. And now it's a 10-point New York lead.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Here's McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter. Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Reed against MP. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And timeout called. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Tries a three off the inbound. The shot, no good. Brunson with some nice D. And New York, looking at who they've got. The 1-2 punch of Anunoby and Towns are inside for him. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's MP in at the small forward. And here is McDaniels. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. A nice shot by McDaniels.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
And that one's good. MP.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Gillingham with it. Brunson covering. Edwards can't hit.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
It's stolen by Randall. Edwards with it. Bridges covering. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Edwards. Reed with a screen for Edwards. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's MP for three. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 35. Here's McDaniels. Bridges with the board. Bridges got 6 rebounds here tonight. And a wide open look for MP. Goes back up. And Towns with the lay-in good. Towns has got 21.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
And here's Edwards from the arc.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Randall outside. Pass to Reed. Now Dillingham. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end the run. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 7 rebounds in the game. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in for Towns. Jeremy Sohan comes in for OG Anunoby. Hard, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
One shot.
Free throw good, MP. As you talk about the great scores, it's not enough to be elite one-on-one. You've got to be able to handle the double team, too. I mean, there's a lot there.
On a nightly basis, Kevin, these are the best defenses in the world, scheming to take away the greatest strengths of the best individual offensive players. And you know what? Nightly, it's not enough. The great ones find a way no matter what.
Here's Randall after New York gets the three. Over Zohan, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss. MP, that's for two, and he makes that one. MP's got 48.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And for a lot of rebound teams, Doris, toward the tail end of the regular season, not much incentive to win.
Right. The thought process for teams in this position is about which draft selection am I going to get?
Yet another bucket.
And you know what him reaching 50 points means. He's moved up another spot.
Yep, the second spot, Greg, is his alone now for most 50-point performances in a year.
And with the 31st game of 50 points or more, he is now second on the 50-point list. Wilt had...
Oh, that was something else!
Have mercy. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Knicks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of two that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Boy, this guy's energy and effort, he was in complete control.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Now it's time to present our player of the game.